Hey everyone, I want to share with you guys real quick this layout that I did, and it's in participation of scrappinNwrappin here on YouTube. She is doing a challenge giveaway, and you have to do a layout to participate. And I need to hurry up and do this video before my sons get home from school. But anyway, she's celebrating her reaching 1,500 subscribers, and which is awesome because I know to have that many subscribers, you have to be doing something right. So anyway, the layout challenge that she proposed had to be a 12 by 12 layout using white cardstock. You had to do some splattering of ink. You had to use 2 or more different type fonts of thickers. You had to do some outlining. You had to do some inking of the edges. You had to use a badge, button, or flare or wood veneer. And you had to do some layering. And you had to use one picture. Okay. And the theme of the layout had to be the happiest or biggest moment so far of 2012. This actually isn't the biggest moment for me of 2012, but it is for my boys, because I surprised them earlier in the year with a trip to Disney World. We went and we spent 6 days at Disney World, and I was so ready to come home really after the 3rd day. But my boys had fun. So this layout that I did is titled Disney, Oh Yeah, because my son, who is here, he's 11. Every time I asked him what he thought about being at Disney World, all he could say was Disney, oh yeah. So that is the title of this layout. I'm using 12 by 12 white cardstock from American Craft, and it's textured, and I love American Craft cardstock. I basically have a whole slew of it to use with my Imagine, but I love using starting my layouts on white cardstock. I'm going to link below to a blogger, which the title of her blog is K&Co. She does mainly all of her layouts using 12 by 12 white cardstock. The basis of her layouts are on 12 by 12 white cardstock, and I love the way she scrapbooks. So I'll put a link to her channel. She has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't do much videos, but she has a blog where she posts on her blog. But anyway, I use white cardstock. I did some splattering up here, and let me tell you, I love the way that it looks on most people's layouts, but I will not be doing any splattering. I think most people use Mr. Huey's for their splattering, but I don't have any of that. So what I used was Tuscan Sun Glimmer Mist and Sunset Orange acrylic paint by Adirondack, and I actually mixed it into a mini mister and kind of splattered that way. But maybe it's because of what I use, but I do not like that at all. So I probably will not be splattering anything else on any other layouts. And the thickers I used were the red ones that spells out Disney, are these by Dear Lizzie and American Craft. They're called Sparkling. And I think these were on clearance because this is how I bought them. They were all off of the packaging like that. But I do like them because they're small. And I also used, I don't know where the other two that I used. but I used some orange fabric thickers and some brown. These are like epoxy thickers. I don't know the name because I don't have the packaging. I thought I left it right here, but I don't have it in front of me. And so, and we also had to use some outlining. So I did outlining along the pattern paper, along each one of the pattern papers, and I did outlining along the edges of the 12 by 12 cardstock. And the inking, I totally forgot about the inking until the end. So I actually had to do my inking around the edges of the entire layout. So that's where my inking is, inking of the edges. And we had to use some buttons, badges, or flares. I chose to use this flare button here, which I got off of Etsy. And I also used a wood veneer, one of the potty people there. And the next we had to do some layering, which I used this K&Co collection. It is the Octopus to Elephant. I used this collection, and I love these papers. This can also be used as papers for any zoo layouts, which I do have some of those to complete. And so that's where I used 3 different sheets here. And I also layered 2 of the sheets up here. I added this label, and it's from the Jelly Bean Soup label set. And this is my one picture. This is my picture of my son. We were actually at Animal Kingdom, and he was looking over at the animals, and when I turned around, you know, to get a picture of him and asked him what did he think, he turned around just like that and said, "Disney, oh yeah." So that's where the title of my layout comes. I used a destinations tab right here, and I also used some rub-ins to put the date that we went there. And this is what my journaling reads. It reads, "Surprised the boys with a trip to Disney World. They were so shocked because I did not tell them where we were going until Disney sightings were in view, and they still didn't have a clue. Once there, I kept asking Kalijah what he thought, and he always answered, Disney, oh yeah." So that is my layout. Oh, I also used some washi tape there. It is the one for Disney. And I also used the Octopus and Elephant, the rub-ons that came in that collection. I used part of that one there. Alright, so that's my layout. And you can see and this is also a border, one of the border that comes in the collection. But that's my layout. I hope you guys like it, and I really had fun doing it, and I kept thinking of what to do. I've started over like 3 times because I was going to use different pictures, and I settled on that one picture because I knew I wanted to scrap that picture. Alright, you guys, that's my layout. I thank you guys for watching, and I hope to have a few videos up soon about my project life, because I'm coming to where I'm almost caught up. So hopefully I'll be sharing that soon. Alright, you guys, thanks for watching.